Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into the rich and fascinating history of education in Norway. From the early days of informal teaching to the establishment of a formal education system, Norway's educational journey reflects its cultural values and societal changes. Join us as we explore this captivating story. Our story begins in the Viking Age, circa 793-1066 AD. A time when education was informal and primarily based on oral traditions. Knowledge was passed down through storytelling, and skills like farming, fishing, and crafts were taught within families and communities. Children learned by doing and observing, ensuring that practical skills were preserved for generations. The arrival of Christianity in Norway during the 11th century marked a significant shift in education. The church became a central figure in teaching, establishing schools to train priests and educate the upper class. Monasteries became centers of learning, where religious texts were copied and literacy was promoted. By the 12th century, Latin became the language of education, further expanding the scope of knowledge available to those who could access it. Fast forward to the 19th century, a period that brought about significant reforms in the Norwegian education system. Inspired by the Enlightenment and the spread of democratic ideals, Norway began to see education as a fundamental right. In 1827, the first Act for free primary education was passed, emphasizing the importance of education for all children, regardless of social status. During this time, figures like Johan Nordahl Brunn advocated for accessible education, leading to the establishment of folk schools, folkehøyskole, in the mid-19th century. These schools aim to provide non-formal education, fostering personal development and civic engagement. They played a crucial role in teaching practical skills and promoting national identity. The 20th century brought further advancements. In 1936, Norway introduced a new Education Act, introducing compulsory education for children aged 6 to 16. This act laid the foundation for a modern school system that focused on not just academic skills, but also social and ethical development. Post-World War II, Norway invested heavily in education as part of its reconstruction efforts. The 1960s and 1970s saw a shift towards a more inclusive and comprehensive education system, emphasizing equality and access. Special schools for children with disabilities were established, and curriculum reforms aimed to create a well-rounded education that encompassed arts, sciences, and physical education. Today, Norway is renowned for its high-quality education system, which consistently ranks among the best in the world. The current framework emphasizes inclusivity, lifelong learning, and critical thinking. Students are encouraged to become active participants in their education and society, with a focus on collaboration and creativity.